Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
After I left kind of corporate life, I was looking for an exit strategy and decided that I really wanted to get into agriculture from what I was doing. It just amazed me. You could hold an apple in your hand, and it amazed me you could get that out of a piece of wood. I really felt a mission for this farm. Produce about 27, 28 kinds of apples.
Oh, wow.
We have Asian pears. We have blueberries. We have some plums. You know, peppers, winter squash, summer squash, tomatoes. All those
Okay.
types of vegetables is what we grow. Well, sustainability has a lot of tentacles to it.
Mhm.
We have we are obviously farming. You got to be focused on the sustainability of the economics of it, because that if you don't exist, then you're not going to have to worry about the other things. But a couple of things we've done is we've come out with products
Okay.
that are byproduct of the original product that the schools want us to do. In working with the local farmers,
Yeah.
a lot of the butternut seeds used to be thrown away. Now those seeds are processed into a butternut oil
Oh, amazing.
that it's got higher smoke point and better nutrition than a lot of the oils that people use in cooking and available for salad dressings and so on for the students. Try to do as much local as possible.
Yeah.
So the colleges want us to freeze stuff for the year, and we
Okay.
do. A lot of it was inherited.
Okay.
I introduced probably 5 or 6 types that weren't here. A mixture of people's desires of what they'd like to get as an apple, the timing. Um, you don't want to grow a lot of apples that all mature in August and then have no customers in October when people want to go apple picking.
Right.
But it gives you enough variety and consistency of availability with what we have with the varieties. The way this farm expanded, got in terms of who it serves, was my conversations with some of the chefs at Emerson and some of the other colleges that we service. They were the ones that told me, "Hey, your stuff really tastes good. It tastes uh, a lot better than what they were buying from the industrial farms and
Yeah.
commercially." I said, "Oh, that's good because I have a lot more." Uh, the next the next iteration. So they're the ones that got me interested in going to the colleges because they said it's better. It's better for
Okay.
the students. It's better for them. Really, a blending of what I wanted to do and what Bon Appetit and the colleges wanted to deliver to their students.
Okay.
When I'm on campus, students will ask me, "Well, why are you here?" And I say, "Well, I'm here to show you and tell you that your university, Emerson, wants the very best for you. That's why I'm here." And I frequently get that question. Why is a farmer walking around a college campus and on Boylston? Uh, so I tell them I'm the real deal, and your college wants to know that we're here doing the best we can for you. When I first got here, a lot of products were hitting the ground, and then you have to bury them basically and not use them. So
Yeah.
what we've tried to do is have better utilization of the crops. Get to them earlier or before we have to, they don't get wasted. Because about 40%, when I came into this business, about 40% of the products that we grow, I was told, make it to market. I don't know what my farm
Yeah.
percentage is.
Yeah.
But I know for sure this year we didn't have, if we lost 5% of the peaches, it was because of the birds. I have a three-legged stool diagram that shows
Okay.
that what we're all after as a objective.
Yeah.
And you have the farmers,
Yeah.
you have the university, and then you
Yeah.
have the food service
Yeah.
organization. You have three organizations supporting a common platform, if you will. And what Eat Local Challenge does is it allows us to show our stuff and promote the idea that we have a seat at the table with Emerson and its chefs and are a welcomed voice. We're not just a person that drops stuff off at the back dock and it comes into I'm in your college program as a guest speaker sometimes,
Yeah.
but we have a voice with you to sustain that common vision. It was kind of a disaster last spring. We came to a screeching halt because our customers are all students
Students.
and they all went home.
Yeah.
I've focused on just the colleges
Yeah.
for the large part of my business.
Yeah.
Like in the wintertime, there's not too many people come by the farm stand. They should, but they don't. The cash flow came to a screeching halt. It was quite damaging.
I'm sure.
Also got some help from the universities where they could.
Okay.
There was a couple of universities were feeding the indigent and the poor.
Okay.
They were using some of our products, our vegetables and apples and stuff to keep them going. Some of the communities, even though they weren't college students, they were
Okay.
working with them. So we kept busy. We backed off some of the crops in terms of vegetables, but
Yeah.
I think it affected us in a lot of ways. We're committed to this ideal that we're trying to stick up for the local farmers and produce good produce. And we're trying to be a seat at the table that has a constant voice at the table. Because I think unless you talk directly to farmers, because usually there's a distribution channel in there. They don't grow anything, but they drop stuff off. A lot of the stuff gets misinterpreted or it's not quite right.
Yeah.
And I think it's always good to have direct communication. So I'd like the students to know that if you could get out, like last year, you sponsored an event of students that came down. I felt
The apple picking.
That's a fulfillment of what we're here for.
Yeah.
It took an afternoon. It was come see the farm. Let us tell you our story in person. Invest some time in it. Learn something. Enjoy it. And that's really what I'd like them to know. Just invest a little time.
Yeah.
Look a little deeper into what's going on here right now with the small farms. You just got to keep the 3 W's in mind. Wear a mask, watch your distance, wash your hands.